Okay, hi, Donald James Waters. Welcome to my exhibition heading north at this beautiful new space. It's absolutely wonderful. My first impressions here, this should have been in Melbourne or Sydney, but here it is in Cairns. Love it. First exhibition, very proud. These are some of my works that you're looking at now. They are full of movement and colour, and that's my whole idealism, is to run with this incredible colour. It not only represents where we live, but it's also indicative of the life and the beautiful life that we do lead. And I use colour and movement to indicate just who we are and what we are. This piece here on top of the world, indeed was a piece that I did when I was feeling like I wanted to escape the world. So these are one of my many different styles, because when I walk out to a canvas of a morning, I want to be truthful to both my canvas, to the painting, and to myself particularly. So sometimes I'll do creative writing on the blank canvas, and then I'll just see how I feel at this point of time. When I move from there, which is a reasonably traditional piece but total escapism, I then move into pieces like this that indeed have an abstract background, where I'm allowing myself just to flow and to be part of the unknown. I don't have anything in my mind to begin with, and so what happens, these evolve, and I love the abstract, I love the freedom that comes from them. We then move into something like this, which indeed to me is totally out of character and out of sync with what I normally do. And this is coming from reading the book Batavia, and it was a brutal book in 1628, and I wanted to encompass that, but I still wanted to put the highlight and the positivity of my characters in a new world, in an old situation. You'll see the anger of the sea and how I've used the black and white to really enhance that, but I've given the characters on this little boat, the survivors, I've given them hope. So in actual fact, a book inspired this, my readings. While it's out of character and out of sync with what I normally do, it still has my positive side. You'll notice also on here the symbols of eternal youth, and that's the hibiscus pattern, the movement and the energy of the figures on the coats. They all have different meanings, and so what happens is that I use that subconsciously in all my works to represent the thought process that I come from, because while you may think these are superficial, in actual fact there's a very deep thought process. I move on here now to a lot of fun, and this piece here, I love this piece because I wanted drama. This was a great day up in the mountains, and I came home and I just wanted to take it back into the dirt roads and the fun and the innocence of the kids. And again, we've got the symbols through here, we've got the dogs. Absolutely, I love the colour on this. I love the beautiful colour, and I love the drama, because I was really on a high and I used that colour. From there we move on to this one, Silent Run, which is still my works, but you can see the colours are very soft. And I wanted this underwater. It was the mood I was in that day. It's my feminine side coming out. And I absolutely love the movement through here. I achieved what I set out to achieve. This piece here, Maiden Voyage, this was sort of a step back. I wanted to go back into where I was, and I wanted to just tell a story, and I create the empty boat when I start to paint. I create the dog, and then I put the characters around it. Again, the symbols, but it's a storytelling in this piece more than the real art piece, but it's very dramatic, and I love that. I'm going to wind it up pretty quickly, but we move over to these areas here, and this one comes from nowhere. I started to paint this upside down, and it evolves, and I love this piece, I really do. This is one of my highlight pieces, because I've got this incredible movement and fantasy, and this is fantasy art, and this comes with no planning whatsoever. So this one is all about movement, fun, life, and you'll see there's writing down through there. Now I destroy that writing, wholly and solely it's my emotions of the day. They've been and gone, so when you buy one of my works, you're picking up 110% Donald James Waters. And I'm going to wind up over here on this piece. There are other pieces here in the exhibition, but this was totally out of sync again. And this painting's all about what I left out and not what I put in. This piece has no hardline definition, which most of my pieces do. So this, in actual fact, is a very soft piece, and I love the colour. When it rains and I look at the roads and the things like motor vehicles, which really aren't appealing as far as art goes, they become alive. They gain another identity as they mould into the surroundings. One of the things I talk about when I do the art is indeed the fact that I live art, I breathe art, and I promote art wherever I go. And the importance of art in our community, and I take this opportunity now to talk about it, is the fact that every home has a painting, every family has someone involved in the arts, and the commercial side of arts, Australia-wide and worldwide, are astronomical. And we go through the Montfort, Mulaney's, the Mariba, the markets, and it just goes on and on, the framers. It is an incredible commercial identity in our works. So the arts are absolutely wonderful, not only as therapy for those that paint, but therapy for those that view and look and partake in the art world. It's a beautiful world. Come down and see it. Come down and look at the works. Whether you like them or you don't, take the opportunity. This is a top space.
Thank you.